When a job needs to be done for a customer, the first step is to go to the customer that the job is being done for. If they're not in the system, you will need to add them. Otherwise, you can search for them. Once you're in the customer, click on Job Envelope. Enter your initials, what type of job it is, if the kind of job you're doing isn't in the list, you can add to this list. The location of the job. This is the location of the person that will be working on the job. The due date. When you specify the job type, it will automatically enter the default amount of days till the item is due. You can change this default by editing the job type list. Now we can start entering the item that needs to be repaired. In Guild Jeweler, categories that start with a number are for inventory items. Categories that start with a letter are for non-inventory items. In this case, we're going to use JR for jewelry repair. It asks whether or not the item was purchased here. This is so that you don't embarrass yourself by saying something's wrong with the ring and you find out later that it was purchased at your store. We can enter the size of the ring here, the finger. We record the size in the finger for this particular repair and also so that we can have it for future reference in case a spouse wants to get a gift and wants to surprise them. We'll enter a basic description of the item. For the directions, you can simply type in the directions for the job, or if the repair price checkbox is selected and you click into the directions, it will bring up the job compiler. To use the compiler, the first step is to select the metal type. For the purpose of the demo, I'm going to pretend the ring is 14 karat yellow gold instead of tungsten, which it actually is. Tungsten is not in this list because you can't actually do anything to tungsten. We'll go ahead and say it's 14 karat gold. We'll say the difficulty is normal, and then we're going to say we're sizing the ring up 2 sizes. And you'll see that there's a list of things you can do and the prices. So we'll pick the first one in the list. And we'll save this. This will automatically populate a basic description as well as the price. So that we can have an image of the item for reference, I'll go ahead and take a picture of it. All we have to do is say capture and save. And now we got a picture of the item. And this job item is now complete. At this point, you would hit print to print out a job envelope and a claim check. For the purposes of the demo, I will bring up a preview of the job envelope so you can see what it would look like. So there's what would print out on your job envelope, and then you can put the item in the envelope. So it'll give a basic description of the item, directions of what to do, and the barcode at the top allows it to be quickly referenced in the system. Now, in addition to the jewelry repair, let's say the customer also needs a watch repair. It's asking us whether or not we want to print our job envelope since we haven't printed it yet. For our purposes now, we will not print it. Okay, so we can go in, enter our initials in here. And this one's going to be a watch repair. And select who it's going to go to, who's going to work on it. We can select the due date. Then we'll go down here and start entering the watch repair item information. We'll say this was not purchased here. And we will fill out the job compiler, this time for a watch repair. We'll say it has a mechanical movement. The brand is a high-end CIMA. And then we're going to do an overhaul of a basic function high-end watch. You'll see these, it already has the prices there, which will help make sure that you cover your costs. At this point we can save it. Let's go ahead and take a picture of the item as well, so we'll have that for our records. Okay, and I'll let you see a preview of what the job envelope would look like here. If you want, once you have entered a job item, you can take a deposit on the job. You can do that by clicking on Deposits. Enter your initials, the type of deposit, and then you'll say Make Payment. This will be recorded and apply to the total sale balance at time of pickup. So now let's show what it's like to pick up a job after it is finished and the customer has come back in to receive the item. So let's close out of here so we can show what it would be like. So first of all, you have to go find the customer. If they bring in their job envelope, you can scan it, or you can type in their customer account number from the job envelope. Then you will click on Pick Up Job. Let's go ahead and select both these job items, and we'll say Pick Up. Okay, we'll type our initials in here. You'll notice that $125 has been applied to the balance. That's from the deposit that we did earlier. And then we'll pay off the rest here. We'll go ahead, we're not going to print it right now, and we'll go ahead and record the sale. And with that, the customer's jobs have been picked up. And this completes the basic overview of how to handle jobs.